Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So for today's video, I thought I would combine two different concepts into one video. So today I'm going to be combining trying some new makeup products that I've picked up with a Q&A. So I have 5 makeup products to try and 5 questions to answer. So I'm going to try and answer a question per product. I'm hoping that I can still spend enough time talking about the products and enough time answering the question. We'll see how it goes. I've never filmed a video like this before, but I hope that you guys enjoy this different concept. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. And if you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments and I will answer them down there for you guys. And now let's get started. Okay, so I currently only have foundation on, and that is because the first product I'm going to be trying is a concealer. And so the concealer I'm going to be trying is the 17 Second Skin Enhancing Concealer. It just looks like this. I picked this up because I am currently wearing the 17 Second Skin Enhancing Foundation and I've been really loving it, and my current concealer just wasn't working with this foundation. It was too yellow toned, whereas the foundation is a neutral tone. So I decided to pick up the matching concealer to try. Plus, providing I like this concealer, it is so much cheaper than my current one. It's literally £2. So I'm gonna try this and we're gonna jump into the first question as well. I need a mirror. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this under my eyes, and then while I blend it out, I'll answer the first question, I think. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out which way to use this because it seems like a little bit dipped. Okay, let's apply this. Okay, it feels quite thick, honestly. So I'm hoping that means it has good coverage. So now I'm just going to grab my sponge and blend that out, and I will start answering the first question while I blend it out. So I've written some notes for the questions as well, so that hopefully I'm not rambling too much, but you guys know I can ramble in a Q&A, so we'll see how this goes. But the first question is, what would your dream job be? So as of right now, sorry, I'm just going to turn this way so I can see better. As of right now, oh, I like that. That is good coverage. That is really good coverage, and that was literally £2. Wow, okay, I love it. But yeah, back to the question, sorry. I would say as of currently, my dream job would definitely be YouTuber and like stuff kind of like, I guess, like in the content space, but mainly YouTuber. As I absolutely love making videos. I love editing, like all that kind of stuff. And I would say that's kind of been the dream for a few years, but there was a time, I feel like, where I had kind of like dance on my, I guess, like dream job list, you could call it, as well. However, obviously I'm currently out of dance at the moment because of like a problem with my shoulders and everything. But I'll be honest, probably even back when I first started my channel, the dream was YouTube and dance. There was a time that I was like, I'm gonna do both. So, you know, I'm still open to something in dance in the future, potentially. I'm not ruling it out. I'm just kind of gonna see, obviously, what happens with like my shoulders and everything and what that turns out to be and everything, and kind of go from there. But I would say currently the dream job would be YouTuber and like content stuff, just because I love that so much. But yeah, like I said, not closing the door on dance just yet. Gonna see what happens the rest of this year, and who knows, maybe something in dance as well. I would love to do something in dance as well. So yeah, like I said, I'm not ruling that out just yet, but currently it definitely is like YouTuber and content kind of creation stuff. But yeah, I hope I answered that question well enough. Like I said, currently YouTuber, but I'm not closing the door on dance just yet. I've always kind of wanted to do something in dance as well. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just see where God takes us and what he has planned, and just see what happens. So like I said, I hope I answered that well enough. I feel like already I'm starting to kind of ramble and not really make much sense. But yeah, back to this concealer for a minute. I really like that. I feel like it has a really nice coverage. If I come in a little bit closer, hopefully you guys can see, I feel like especially under my eyes, it has given a really nice coverage. So yeah, that is the first product tried and the first question answered. So now moving on to the next product and the next question. Okay, so the next product I'm going to be trying is one that I've wanted to try for ages, and that is the Revolution Translucent Baking Powder. It's just a loose powder. You guys know I have said in videos for a while now I've wanted to try a loose powder, and yesterday I finally committed. I bought this to try in this video, and so I'm going to be trying this. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit scared of making a mess because there is like a little plastic film to take off, but I can't figure out how to take it off. So that's great. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to get this off. We're off to a great start with this product. I can't get the plastic off. Okay, I think I'm starting to get somewhere. Here's hoping. Is this gonna go everywhere? I feel like this is gonna go everywhere. I can't open it. There we go. And it only briefly went everywhere. Oh goodness, we knew it was gonna happen. Wait, is this supposed to be on there? Because like, it looks like it's supposed to be on there, but like, nothing's coming out of it. So have I removed the wrong bit? Oh my goodness. Of course this is the product I struggle on. Okay, I can't figure that out right now. Let me know if that's supposed to be on there. If so, how do I get it to work? But yeah, I'm gonna do what I've seen people do. However, that lid doesn't look big enough. I feel like I'm not getting my brush in there. So I'm gonna take the lid from my old powder and just pop some in there. I feel like that's what people do, right? We pop some in a lid. Okay, why am I nervous to try this? Okay, so for this product, I'm not going to do any like baking or anything just yet. I'm just going to keep it simple and take my powder brush and just apply it all over my face. Just dust it all over my face and see what I think. I'm really worried that because the fan's on, it's gonna blow it everywhere. And while I apply that to my face and try that, I'm gonna answer the second question. So the next question is, what's your favorite makeup or beauty product? So I grabbed a couple to show you guys, but I'm gonna start by applying this. That feels like a lot. If you have any tips and tricks for loose powder, please let me know. I'm completely new at this. That feels like a lot. Like that feels like it. Okay. We're just gonna commit. I'll get back to the question in a second, just give me a sec. Okay, that definitely just went everywhere. But at least now the brush is a little bit dusted off. There's a powder cloud. This is going really well. Again, if you have any tips and tricks for loose powder, please let me know, because there's now a powder cloud around me. Okay, we're committing. So to answer the question, I feel like if we're talking skincare, I would say two of my favourites at the moment are actually like really inexpensive favourites. I'll grab them to show you guys in a second, but they're just two products from the Boots' own Boots Ingredients skincare range that I have really been loving recently. But of course, I do have like my go-to Pixie favourite as well. So I'm going to stop powdering for a second to show you guys. So the first favourite is the Boots Ingredients Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is just what that looks like. If you saw my last video, I showed you guys this in that video. And this is just what the bottle looks like. I have had this for about a week now, and I've been using it for about a week, and I absolutely love this. I love Boots hyaluronic acid products. Having dehydrated skin, I find hyaluronic acid really hydrating for my skin and moisturizing. So I've been really loving this. I love the way it feels on my skin. I use about 2 pumps of this morning and night, and it just makes my skin feel so hydrated. So yeah, that's my first skincare favorite. And then kind of going along with that, I then also have been loving the Boots Ingredients Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. So if I open this up, that's just what that looks like. This paired with the serum is like my favorite combination at the moment for hydration. Again, I went for the hyaluronic acid moisturizer because hyaluronic acid is known for hydration and I have dehydrated skin. These two products, like I said, are just like the perfect combination right now. they just work so well together and they really hydrate my skin. Even when I'm not using my Pixi Milky Mist because I'm currently running out, these are still hydrating enough on their own. I absolutely love them. So those are two of my skincare favorites at the moment. I'm sorry I couldn't pick one, but I've just really been loving both of those. I've been loving the moisturizer for quite a while now. This is my second one, and the serum is like a new addition that I've wanted for ages, but it was always out of stock. And then my, I guess, like long-term, more expensive skincare favorite is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. This has been a favorite for so long. I have lost count of how many bottles of this I've been through. I absolutely love this. Again, this actually does have hyaluronic acid in, which I love. It also has oat in, which I believe is soothing. So yeah, I absolutely love this. As you can see, I've almost run out. I need to pick up a new one, but I like to just spritz this on at the end of my skincare just to lock in all the hydration and all the moisture and kind of lock in all the products. So that's another skincare favourite. Before I get back to the powder, a couple of makeup favourites as well. So my first current makeup favourite would be the Revolution X Roxy lip gloss. This is just what that looks like. This came in the lip kit and this has been my go-to spring lip at the moment. I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful light pink shade, and it's also just one of those glosses that doesn't feel too sticky, which I absolutely love. I feel like Revolution are really good for glosses that aren't sticky, so I absolutely love that. That's my first like makeup favourite. Like I said, love the shade of that. It's absolutely perfect for spring. It pairs with pretty much any makeup look. Like the last few times I've worn makeup, I've been wearing this with a smoky eye, so yeah, it pairs with so many makeup looks. It's really versatile and it's a perfect spring shade. And then my second makeup favourite at the moment is the 17 Second Skin Enhancing Foundation. This is just what that looks like. I have only been using this for a little while now, but I absolutely love it. It is such a good coverage. It's like a nice light to medium coverage, which I love in the spring and summer months. And it's super inexpensive as well. It's literally £5. And like I've said in other videos when I've talked about this, I feel like it is a perfect shade match pretty much. It's definitely the best shade match I've found in a foundation ever. I absolutely love it. It applies really nicely. It blends really well. It's inexpensive. It's literally £5. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. Like I said, I feel like it is the closest shade match I have ever found in a foundation. I feel like it's honestly almost a perfect match to my skin, which is amazing. So yeah, I've been absolutely loving that recently, and I feel like it's going to become my go-to foundation for quite a while. So that is my second favourite makeup product at the moment. Now getting back to the powder. So I feel like I've applied quite a bit already, but I still feel like I need more. Like, I don't know. Again, if you have tips and tricks, I know that's like the third time I've said that now, let me know, please, because I would love to know if there are any like tips or tricks that you find for applying this easier, or I don't know. Like I said, I'm completely new to loose powder, so let me know. It does feel like it's setting my makeup nicely though. So now I'm just going to take my blush brush and just do what I usually do and, oh no, and try and just like set the eyes a bit better. This is everywhere. Please let me know how to do this less like messy, because this powder is literally all over the place right now. Okay, I think that's the best I'm gonna get. I think the weather isn't helping. It's like super hot, and so I feel like that's why it doesn't feel like it's setting completely. But so far I feel like I like that. I definitely still feel like perhaps I've used less than I would if I was using my pressed powder, which was what I was hoping for with the loose powder. I was hoping it would last longer and I would get more use out of it. But yeah, I like the way it set my makeup down, which I know it says on the lid it's a super matte fix. I definitely feel like it's like mattified my makeup, if that makes sense. And I really like how it set it. I feel like it's not, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like flattened isn't the word, but that's the word that's coming to mind. Like, I feel like my previous powder could kind of, I guess, almost dull my face maybe. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here. But I really feel like this has kept like a nice look to my skin, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm really liking that so far. I've just realised I forgot to set my neck, so I'm just going to use the last of the powder in here to do that. But yeah, I feel like I'm really liking that so far. I'll keep giving it a go. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Okay, so I'm going to quickly bronze off camera and then I will be back to try the next product and get into the next question. Okay, so I've now bronzed, so now moving into the third product and the third question. So the next product I'm going to be trying is the L'Oreal Blush of Paradise blush, and this is in the shade Life is a Peach. So this is just what that looks like, and then if I open it up, it's just like a light peachy blush. I have actually had this for ages. This was one of the first products I picked up for this video, and then from there I've been gradually picking up more products. So I've been waiting to try this for so long. So yeah, I'm gonna grab my blush brush and start applying this and get into the next question. So the next question is, if you could only use one social media platform for the rest of your life, which would it be? So I feel like if we're counting YouTube, it would 100% be YouTube. But I know not everybody counts YouTube as a social media. I feel like some count it as social media, some count it as, like, I guess more streaming. Generally, I tend to count it more as streaming. However, if we are considering it a social media, it would definitely be YouTube. I just have always preferred YouTube, both, I guess, as a viewer and a creator. I've always preferred YouTube. Okay, I've opened the blind a bit more for a bit better lighting, but I think I might have gone a little bit heavy on that blush. I'm not really sure. I think I like it. It's just like a nice light peachy blush. Hopefully you guys can see that well enough. I feel like it has gone a little bit patchy on this side. I don't know if that's just the weather because it's so warm today. But yeah, I think I like it. I'll keep trying it obviously and see how I feel about it, but so far I think I like that. It's definitely a shade I'm not used to, and I do feel like, again, I maybe went a little bit heavy with it, but I think I like it so far. To get back to the question though, yeah, I feel like if we're considering YouTube a social media, 100% YouTube, even if we're not YouTube, I just have always preferred YouTube over any other social platform. I really do just feel like YouTube is great for both viewers and creators, and I feel like YouTube really work hard, I guess, to, like, work with creators. It seems like YouTube is one of the platforms that's always doing the most to help creators, and that's one thing I do love about it. I also love that even as a viewer and a creator, I feel like this next thing maybe comes from both viewpoints, but I feel like YouTube is just one of the social media platforms as well that does the most to keep, like, their community safe, I guess. And I feel like YouTube just has, like, the best community feel to it as well. So yeah, I've always preferred YouTube. If we're not counting YouTube as social media, then obviously Instagram, simply because that's the only other social media I use. But YouTube is definitely my favourite, and that would definitely be the platform I would be happy using for the rest of my life. I feel like I have a very much love-hate relationship with Instagram, whereas I always feel pretty good about YouTube. So yeah. Hopefully I answered that well enough. I feel like I went on a bit of a ramble there. Hopefully it made sense. But now I'm actually going to throw that question back to you guys. I want to know what you guys think. Which social media platform would you use if you could only use one for the rest of your life? Let me know in the comments. I really want to know. Okay, so the next product I'm going to be trying is a mascara. So I'm going to pop on some eye makeup off camera and then I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. I've popped on some eye makeup. I've kept it kind of simple. I was going to do a wing with the liner, but it wasn't playing fair. So I just kept it super simple, as obviously this video is about the next product, not my current eye makeup, if that makes sense. So the next product I'm going to be trying is the e.l.f. Lash Beats Defining and Lengthening Mascara. This is just what that looks like. I love the packaging of e.l.f. mascaras. I love that it's like super simple, but then it has like that rose gold touch. I have recently run out of another e.l.f. mascara. This was the mineral infused mascara. So I picked this up to replace that, and I'm really excited to try it as I really loved the other e.l.f. mascara. So I'm gonna try this and answer the next question for you guys. This is just what the wand on this looks like as well. I like that it's like super small. I'm hoping that's gonna like capture my lashes really well. So while I pop this on, the next question is, what TV show are you loving at the moment? And me and my family actually just finished a TV show last night on Netflix. Oh wow, that really lengthens. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love how it's like separating my lashes as well. Oh wow, that is really nice. It's like separated my lashes so well, but also it's like really lengthened them. I'm going to come in close so you can see. Look at that difference. Wow. Okay, I'm already obsessed. Anyway, back to the question. Yeah, me and my family just finished a TV show on Netflix last night. It was called Manifest. It had been on TV before. I can't remember what channel it was on. It wasn't originally on Netflix. And then it got cancelled and Netflix like picked it back up. So I would recommend it if you can find the first 3 seasons. But unfortunately, the first 3 seasons aren't on Netflix. I'm kind of hoping they bring them to Netflix at some point because I'd like to rewatch it. But yeah, I'm going to try and explain the show without giving too much away. I've mentioned it in a favourites before. But basically, these people get on a plane and the plane kind of goes missing for like, I think it's like 5 years or something. And then when they come back, like I guess like mysteriously, they have like these callings which are like visions and things they have to do to help other people. And I feel like I'm not going to explain it well. Look it up, and again, if you can find the first 3 seasons, go watch the first 3 seasons. I mean, even if you can't, you might be able to figure out from the last, like the 4th season, the first 2 parts of the 4th season. And I can't remember how they get to it, but they work out that they have like this death date. And in the latest season we've just watched, it's like coming up to the death date and they've got to try and like save all the passengers. And I feel like I can't explain this well enough without giving like the ending away. So if you are watching it currently, I will put a timestamp up on the screen to skip to so that you miss the spoilers. But otherwise, spoilers incoming. Yeah, and the ending was so good, honestly. Like, they basically, like, the plane re-submerged, I guess, and they had to get back on the plane, and they flew into like this glow which took them back to, like, as they stepped off the plane and stepped through the glow, it took them back to the airport where they should have landed all those years ago. I think they spent about 5.5 years trying to figure out like the death date and all the stuff. And so yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Like I said, the ending was so good. Like I said, they basically went back to when they should have landed originally, and they're obviously now the only people that know any of this happened, even though the other people in their life were like in their life the last few years. I feel like it doesn't make sense, but I would highly recommend it. It was such a good show. It takes a lot for me to be hooked on a show. Again, as I answered in the previous question about social media, I'm a YouTube girl. I love YouTube hands down. You know, I still sit and watch YouTube every night pretty much. So it takes a lot for me to get like gripped and hooked on a TV show, but Manifest was that show for me. It's definitely the first show in a long time, probably since like Wednesday, but then again I was watching Manifest before Wednesday, the first few seasons. But yeah, it's one of the only shows that I have been like really hooked on. So if you can find the first 3 seasons, or if you're down to just watch like the final season and I guess figure out from there, I would definitely recommend. It's such a good show, and yeah, I've been hooked ever since it started. So yeah, that has definitely been my favorite TV show recently. If you have any like Netflix recommendations or Disney Plus recommendations, leave them in the comments. I would love to know what you guys are loving and watching at the moment. But yeah, like I said, it just takes a lot for me to get hooked on a show, and that was definitely that show for me. That I've been like hooked on for ages. I think it was like November of last year when part 1 of season 4 ended, and I've pretty much been waiting for part 2 of season 4 since then. So yeah, like I said, really good show, absolutely loved it. The ending was amazing, and yeah, would definitely recommend. Back to this mascara for a minute though. I am obsessed. It has been a long time since I've had a mascara like this. I feel like it's reminding me of one of the Benefit ones, maybe the Roller Lash mascara, which I haven't used in years. So I feel like if you love the Benefit Roller Lash, but you're looking for more of an inexpensive one, this could maybe be a dupe. Let me know what you guys think if you've used Roller Lash. Like I said, it's been years since I've used it, but I am obsessed. This has separated my lashes so well. It's made them look so good, and it has lengthened them so nicely as well. I feel like this is definitely going to be my go-to mascara at the moment. However, I do have another mascara to try that I'm not trying in this video, and that is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes Mascara. I think I'm going to try this in a reel on my Instagram or a YouTube short, or both. But yeah, so I'm excited to try that. But yeah, obviously for this video, I tried this e.l.f. mascara, and I'm absolutely loving that. I do feel like it'll be a go-to. So yeah, would definitely recommend. Again, I feel like maybe it could be a dupe for the Roller Lash. if that's the Benefit mascara that makes your lashes like this. I think it is that one, right? I'm trying to think what their other mascaras are. I haven't used a Benefit mascara in so long. But yeah, absolutely love that. Really, really happy with how that's made my lashes look. And definitely think that's going to become a go-to. Even if I like the Charlotte Tilbury one, I feel like I'll go between the two. So now I'm moving on to the final product that I have to try and the final question to answer. Okay, so the final product I have to try is actually another Charlotte Tilbury product, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Fix Clear Brow Gel. This is just what that looks like. I love the packaging of this. I love like the all gold. I feel like it's super stunning. If you saw my last haul video, then you will know that I have wanted a clear brow gel back in my makeup routine for so long, and I just haven't been able to find an inexpensive one. So Ellie kindly gave this one to me and I've been really excited to try it since. So I'm going to try this and I'm going to answer the last question. So the final question is, who and what looks are some of your favourite makeup inspirations at current? And so I apologise if I keep looking this way while I'm answering this question. I wrote quite a few notes about this question, and so I want to make sure that I include everything. But I would say, as far as who is like an inspiration for me, as far as makeup, I would say Hailey Bieber for sure. I love so many of her makeup looks. I have so many saved to my phone that I want to try and recreate. I just absolutely love Hailey's makeup. So as far as who, that would be like one of my inspirations, and I guess like my biggest inspiration as far as like a person for makeup, it would definitely be Hailey. Okay, I'm loving this brow fix so far. I have missed the way my brows look with the brow gel. I love that. It doesn't feel too sticky. It doesn't feel like it set them too much, if that makes sense. Like glued them, if you know what I mean. I feel like some brow gels can be a little bit too heavy and make your brows feel like they ain't going nowhere at all. But yeah, this feels really nice. I like how it feels in my brows. I like how it's made my brows look. I've definitely missed having brow gel in my routine, and I've missed the way it makes my brows look. So yeah, I love that. That is definitely going to become a go-to back in my makeup routine, and that is a really good first impression of Charlotte Tilbury for me, as well as I've never tried Charlotte Tilbury before, so that's made me really excited to try that mascara. But going back to the question, I'm gonna bring my notebook forward so that I'm still kind of looking straight ahead while answering. But yeah, like I said, as far as who, Hailey Bieber is definitely a huge inspiration for makeup for me. I love so many of her makeup looks. I do also have a few Kylie Jenner looks saved to my phone to maybe try as well, but I feel like some of them feel a little bit too like advanced for me, I guess, at the moment, but maybe I'll give them a go anyway. But I always love Hailey's makeup looks. I've recreated some in the past. But as far as looks that are like my current inspiration, I have, like I said, a few Hailey Bieber looks saved to my phone. I'll pop some up on the screen that I would like to try and recreate, maybe for like a reel or a video. Let me know if you'd like to see that. I also have, like I said, some Kylie Jenner ones saved to my phone that I love. But yeah, even though the question says about current makeup inspirations, I know that Zoe Sugg, like many years ago when she used to post on her main channel, used to be a huge inspiration for me as well. I really just feel like inspiration is everywhere. I mean, if you look at my channel, I just did a makeup look recently inspired by Dom's 1970s Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious. So like I literally just did a makeup look inspired by a car. So I really feel like inspiration is everywhere, and I feel like I'm just back in a place with makeup recently where I feel more creative and more playful, and so I feel like I'm finding that inspiration kind of everywhere, if that makes sense. But yeah, makeup inspiration doesn't have to come from a person or someone else's looks. You know, like I said, I created a makeup look recently based on a car. Inspiration for makeup, I feel like, is literally everywhere. Just like, I guess, inspiration for artists and like, you know, paintings and stuff is everywhere. I really feel like if you're a creative person, you can find inspiration from literally anything. But like I said, as far as who and what looks, Hailey Bieber is always a huge makeup inspiration to me. I love her makeup. Zoe was a huge inspiration back in the day. Maybe I should revisit some of hers. I feel like a few months ago I revisited one of her like spring makeup looks, and I feel like I kind of wanted to take some inspiration from that, which I'd actually forgotten about until answering this question now. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. I do apologise. Like I said, currently, as far as who is inspiring me for makeup, mostly Hailey Bieber, but like I said, I have some Kylie Jenner looks that I want to try and maybe recreate as well. And as far as what looks, I'll have had some pop up on the screen previously. But yeah, like I said, I just feel like I'm back to feeling creative and playful with makeup again and wanting to try a bunch of different things. And so I'm kind of just finding inspiration everywhere. I do hope that answered that question well enough. I feel like I kind of rambled a bit. Again, I do apologise. These Q&As always end up being really rambly. But yes, that was the final question. I'm going to go pop on some lip gloss to finish this look, and then I'll be back to end this video. Okay, so I'm back. I have finished up my makeup to end this video. I am honestly really happy with how this look turned out. I feel like I'm honestly really happy with all of the products that I've tried. I feel like I like this blush better since I've like finished my makeup. So yeah, I'm really happy with all the products I've tried today. If I were to pick an overall favourite from this video though, I really feel like it would be the e.l.f. Lash Beats mascara. That has just like blown me away with how good it is. However, like I said, I do feel like I'm really happy with all of the other products I've tried as well. I really love the 17 concealer, and I also am really loving the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Fix. But like I said, if I was to pick an overall favourite, it would probably be the e.l.f. Lash Beats mascara, as I just love how that has made my lashes look. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up to let me know. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, and I will answer them in the comments for you guys. And also, like I said previously, let me know if you have any tips and tricks for loose powder. I would love to know, as I feel like as much as I love the way it set my makeup down and everything, I do feel like it was perhaps a little bit of a disaster as far as, you know, it went everywhere. I'm completely new to it, so I didn't completely know what I was doing. So let me know if you have any tips and tricks to make it easier and of course less messy as well. If you're new to my channel, then be sure to subscribe right over here and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. And I also have a vlog channel you can subscribe to right here if that is something you'd be interested in. If you'd like more content from myself, then you can click here for my last video, which was a skincare and makeup haul, or you can click here for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye guys!